Twitch. This is a Twitch exclusive content. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's illegal. How many wins will we get? 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I'm going to give you a minute. You got 1 solid minute to make your prediction. Now, this is a new weekly, and I love this team. I'm not afraid who knows it. I love this team already. If you're watching on Twitch, here's a little preamble for you on the UI, okay? Stars indicates level. All of our units are level 1. That segmented bar at the bottom indicates level. That's really all you need to know for now. And they thickened the font a little bit. Not a big fan of that roll. And then you name your team. I'll be a leaking fungi. And they also do a little bit of a better job of highlighting your name and your opponent's name, the Foamy Bikers. Who wins the team name battle? It's a tough question, but we won the real battle against Gilbert of Revia. Not interested. Not interested in these units. Interested if I have to be. Food is kind of ass in the early game. Like, there's no good food until, like, tier 4. So I'll just buy 2 pigs and pray for a level now. The Dizzy Piggies. Okay, their iguanas are going to fizzle. We don't have anything that they can pop off on. Holy cow. They got such horrible ant luck, we win again. Give me an otter. Freeze me a meat bone. Are you kidding me? There's like no hurt triggers. So I don't think the elephant makes any sense. Are you going to level me, you piece of crap? Are you going to level me? You're not going to level me. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go F myself then. I guess I'll just keep rolling and looking for... I'm not that upset, but like, we had so many opportunities for levels that didn't go right here. The Blue Knights. It's an interesting name for me to poop on and get pooped on. I'm rolling. At some point, we got to buy meat. Okay, here you go. Level me. There's bisons in the pack, so I'm thinking pygmy. And I'm thinking right now, if the pig's going, then let him go. Do something. You know what? Do something like this. Let's go full insane team. The furtive pygmy so easily forgotten. I hate the new UI. Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with your feelings on the UI. If you just watch for like 5 minutes, you won't even notice the difference anymore, unless you're trying to. And the important thing is that Josh likes it. No, we need better units, man. Get pilled. Hit the pig. Not great. That's maybe a just in case me. All of the units remain ass. Take one of these. Take one of these. One of these. Pray. Pray. Again, you got to remember, you're not comparing your strength on this weekly to the strength of a team at the same point on the last weekly. You got to compare it to the other teams. And their team was also ass, which was fantastic for me. I think we definitely want a capybara. It makes the pivot easier. Roll me. None of these units do enough for us. I don't think the dodo does enough, but at some point we gotta not be so picky. I will sell my fish, even though we're close to a level. Maybe get a bat out there and pray for the best. I'm gonna sell my beetle. I'm gonna buy a pig and maybe freeze Nemo the clownfish. I'm not thrilled with where we're at though. I don't really want a big pig either. I just think that if we get a big pig, we can use a bison to scale, at which point we can turn our brain off. We never have to worry about anything ever again. Okay, we're already on lethal. That's a terrible sign. How about one of these? How about one of these? How about freeze me? How about buy one of these? No pig, huh? I'd rather have a unit out there right now. Even though you're gonna get... Be careful, by the way. There's gonna be a fizzle, and it's gonna scare you. That... You're gonna be like, what? Do not be alarmed. Oh my god. They got so lucky with their bat. We lost. Okay. We lost already. That did not go well. I'm just gonna tell you, 3 wins, sure. Congratulations to the 3 gang, who, after we got 2 wins at the start of the game, looked like they were going nowhere. I think we got the most garbage shops that maybe I've ever gotten in my entire life. From the start of the game onwards. Okay, crickets lose versus iguanas, but are otherwise not so bad. Let's toss an ant in here. I'll be an aggressive... What about a soothing joker? What about the joker asking you, where's my hug? Easiest win of my life. Can I get a corner or a side reference for the fans? I don't know what you're talking about, Chibli. A corner or a side? Is a reference to something? It's a TikTok meme? I don't know TikTok memes. I'm not familiar with this. You're gaslighting me? Oh, just because I was using my gaslighting voice doesn't mean I was gaslighting you. Let's add a beaver to the squad for now. Jesus be ballin'? True. Dude, Chib, I found this emote called Jesus be ballin'. I think you would really like it, honestly, if you gave it a chance. I know you don't like to add new emotes to your channel, but... Yeah, I haven't enabled it here yet. I wanted to give Chib first crack. Oh, you found one for me? It's called Boobs? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll be sure to check that out. Okay, we're going Dodo. We're trying to level anything at all, really? Let's go! Levels. How about some HP? How about an ant for now? And then freeze me, freeze me. I mean, you can be a hater all you like. I'm a believer in the Bison this week. I hate to say it, but at least early on, it feels like the Bison, it's got everything the body needs. It's a strong team. It's a strong team. Thank you for redeeming Contribute to the Cult's Totem, by the way. Looking forward to seeing what happens with that when we load the game back up. Screw it, I'm in. I'll just take a capybara. Like, it's just good enough. I mean, a dodo's not doing anything anyway. We could get rid of it at a moment's notice. In fact, I think I would get rid... Well, no, not right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's try this. This team is not that bad. It looks bad, but that's only because last week teams were better. This week we're doing... I mean, like, we might lose this round, but that's mostly because our opponent has a Toad, which is the greatest unit that's ever existed in the history of Super Auto Pets. We're going to draw anyway. Holy cow, a hit level 3. You love it? And then a Bison? A Hippo. You could start getting a Hippo out there. Yeah. But what we really want to see is a Bison. And if we get a Bison, something... I mean, it's a road to like 8 wins, if not more. 2 big hits. 9-8 cricket. Holy cow. Big snipes. It's not level 3. It's 3 stars. Okay. The cricket doesn't have to be here anymore. The Hippo can come out instead. I think we got to scale some foods here, man. Although we also have to look for a Bison. No Bison? No Bison. Don't care about the iguana. 2 capybaras. Okay, I'll give you a chance. A mantis. A mantis can scale. I don't really want him to kill the ant, though. We can get better foods. We can get better foods. You only get the Bison on turn 7? You sure? It feels like I should get it on turn 6. Because I really want it. What is this team? Oh my god, they're gonna beat me. What is this? My word. Okay, this is a huge roll. Ass. Roll. I don't really want to take another capybara right now, but I suppose I could be persuaded to. Bro, like, it's a simple question. Where the hell is my bison? The whole squad falls apart if we can't get a bison. Otherwise, what am I going to do with a level 3 ant? The iguana just stole my loot. You're stealing my hippo triggers, you piece. Okay, that's still really good. Still take one. The roll doesn't help it. Yeah, still take one. Roll me once. Where's my bison? I'm like, you could at least sell a dodo, buy a dodo. Like, I don't know, whatever. Just take him. He's much better. Okay, they got a moose. They might not beat me this time. They're gonna beat me this time. They definitely would have beat me next time, too. I'm not selling the ant. Don't trick yourself. Okay, you're gone. We finally got our bison. It's a little late. I'm still gonna take him just because he scales like a son of a gun. Go ahead. Love it. Love that for me. Love that for me. I do feel like I want a monkey on the squad. I'm just not willing to sell any of these to make it happen yet. I'm going to roll through it. You know what? Okay. Oh, you want to go sicko mode? Let's go sicko mode. How about 2 bisons? We're going to lose. No, that hippo's not that strong. You're not that guy, pal. Is it good when your strongest unit's a capybara? Asking for a friend? Bro, that's so sad. 4 wins. Okay. I know how this sounds. It seems unlikely it could happen 2 times in a row. We've had horrible shops. We've actually had horrendous shops. And maybe all shops are horrendous. Maybe that's the thing this weekly. Maybe the joke is that we just make horrendous shops. Let's be a small part. See, I feel bad because earlier... Oh my god, we're going to win. Never mind. I was going to say this weekly was ass, but then when I was recording on YouTube, I was like, oh, it's good. And then I was going to say it was ass, but then we won that round, and I'm like, actually, it's good. Whatever. Hit whatever you want to hit. See if I care. What's with the stars? You're going to figure it out. I have the utmost confidence. I'm not sweating that. We lost. It's ass again. Okay. Here, can I tell you something that does piss me off? Why is the frigate bird in the weekly this week? Any hurt triggers in the chat? No? None? None at all? Then why are you here? You're like you're just a sloth. We gotta buy something. It's impossible to get a level. They've made levels illegal. It's a sad story. Whatever. I'll run 0 squatted. I don't care. Get out of here, you stink. Okay, we got an 8-5 pig. Not exactly like a feeling super bullish here. It's an anti-synergy weekly. Every game, I just keep going up against Big Chinchilla because it's the best there is until the end. It's a scary thought. The way I feel like when I was recording on YouTube, little meat on you goes hard. I'm okay with that, and then we'll level next time. Okay, there's something to this now. Maybe it's not ass. I feel like if you just make it to tier 5 and get a moose, you're feeling fantastic. Like, I feel like the moose has gone off for me this week. I also feel like if you get an early tier 3 and add a bison, you're doing very well. I'll also tell you, the foods are ass, but I feel like you can make worm work because the units are also ass. It's a strange situation, but I buy it. Hold on, start me. I'm going worm, and then I'm eating, and then I'm eating, and then honestly, like, you're my best unit because your stats are temporary. I'll level you next time. I probably do want a toad. Well, let's sell a level 2 otter then, and just add a toad to the team, and then we got a pig that we can buy next round. Okay, you have to have a toad. Toad is just the best unit in the game. Full stop. Go ahead, overwrite me. I've already seen everything. Level me. Not interested. I think it's a fool's gamble. I'll take my chances. Did not hit the worm. I'll roll. Not that interested in the toucan. Definitely interested in some garlic. Not interested. I know it's going to bother you, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested in a tier 3 either, honestly. That was a bad shop for us. But what are you supposed to do, man? I had nothing else. Hold on. Oh, we spawned something. You decroded piece of crap. You synergized me. Okay, I love it. I love it. Not gamble on a salad with 6 gold remaining. Okay, what foods would you like me to buy then? Shit, temporary. Kills the unit, temporary. The only good food, and then salad. You decroded piece of crap. Sorry, anyone up Napoleon posting right now? Napoleon Dynamite posting, to be clear. You are using the toucan incorrectly. Now that I think about it, you have a good point. I am overwriting the meat. Or overwriting the garlic with meat. But it worked, so who's laughing now? Better foods? They don't exist? Okay, sorry. My mistake. I'll put down my weapon. Joke's on you. I got another frickin' sword. I think the fox is not that good this week because, you know what? Well played, good sir. Well played. I think the fox is not that good this week because so many of the foods are ass. Aardvark seems to go off for sure, though. Okay, can I touch? Seal? I don't know. We already have a seal in the form of the worm. What I think I do like here, I mean, I think you need a shark to get something. Maybe you do take a seal for wide scaling. Because honestly, if you feed a cookie to a seal, it could also buff your worm for the same amount that you're getting the buff. Yeah. Okay, you're gone. You're here. You're eating. I'm tempted to take the shark regardless. Stay frozen for a minute. All right, that's pretty awesome. Get out of here. Get into here. This team is not good for me. They got a scaler. I mean, what are you supposed to do? They got a scaler. We did not get a scaler, and they did. Get toted? Get toted? They didn't get toted at all. You didn't get toted at all! Foods. This is huge. It hit worm and seal. The dream. Salad, please. It hit neither of the units that could benefit us. Okay, even though you have a grape, I think I'm going to give you a carrot for now. I understand it replaces the grape. We are on lethal. They have a scaler, not fair. It's my favorite SAP poster. Person who takes the thing you just said and then applies it to you not doing exactly what they want you to do in every single context. This is a loss. There's no way. It's a 1830 whale. All right, 5 wins. You know what? We're getting 1 more every single time. I feel like this is, so far, is very much a shop feast or famine weekly. You live or die based on the quality of your shop, which is true at all times. But it feels like more true than ever on this weekly. I mean, it's just a good name. You gotta take it. Just cave and go Rat Hippo? Rat Hippo's not even that... That's not caving. That's like selling out your principles to get, like, a shot at 5 wins. Go ahead. Take some honey for now. See if I care. Aardvark Bear seems to be the mid-game cheat code. I'll agree with that one. Okay, this is a strong team. Now, this is what I mean. I'm not trying to get into a tilt fiesta here, but certainly, would it kill you to give me a level without having to roll on turn 3? That's like the #1 thing that you need in order to succeed in this video game. And then you roll and it doesn't happen, and you say, that's fine, because I'll buy an otter. An otter, you know, it's kind of like a bad salad. And then you roll again, and you say another otter. You shouldn't have. But, like, legitimately this time, because now I say, okay, you're going to give me an otter level. I do respect it, but we're going to lose this round trying to get there. Sauced apples. We met before. I've heard nothing but shop complaints for the last 30 minutes straight. Well, like, maybe, look at the kind of contrarian that you are. You've got a lot of data points pointing in the same direction, and it makes you more likely to believe the opposite. You're like, the more I hear this, the less I believe it. Does that sound sensible? It doesn't sound sensible to me. Let me guess. You think that there's a big dome on top of the Earth? You think Antarctica is actually a ring, a mountainous icy ring that goes around the circumference of the Earth? Sick of hearing all this stuff about spherical Earths. I mean, dude, NASA won't shut up about a spherical Earth. Obviously, they're hiding something. A circular Earth. Level me first. Garbage. Even worse. Nothing of value. Okay, guess what? We're taking a tabby cat because it's got the best stats. What a shot. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. We came out with a draw here. Please. Bear, I think, can be good. So what do you sell? You should go. You should come in. You might be able to hit level 3. You should come in. 2 fish. Okay, there's many things going on here. Sell the tabby, buy a toad because it's just amazing. Next round, 2 fish gives us a level up. There's some stats involved here for the first time in forever. We overwrote your garlic. I don't think it's gonna matter. But then we overwrote your honey. I still don't think it's gonna matter. Hold on, it might have mattered. Level me? I don't think we have anything that has good stats, to be honest. I think you get eaten alive by hippos and aardvarks this week. But otherwise, I could be persuaded. I don't know. Maybe we're going level 3 bear for some reason. Just because it would enable a bison and they appear to be showing up a lot. Hold on. Wasted. Oh no, they're running Aardvark Bear. But with a Hippo kicker? With a Hippo kicker? With a Hippo kicker? But I'm making you stronger every time. It never ends. Holy cow, that's a strong team. Hey, it would have been nice to get an Aardvark myself. You know what? The dream could still come to pass. The dream could still come to pass. We have 2 wins. That's not a great sign. Take Aardvark. Imagine if an Aardvark showed up. Okay, good shot, honestly. Very good shot. But that's okay. You get some honey on you. You get some honey on you. You get some honey on you. We win these. Three wins. I don't know. I just don't see you. I don't see you doing it. I do see. We probably should have done this last time. The Dragonfly has been changed so that the Dragonfly buffs random units that are different levels. So it'll buff one level 1, but it's not based on placement anymore. It's just random, which I think is better because the Dragonfly kind of forced you to run some psychotic orders. I think I'll give you one of these. I would still like a level. I have to actually see it. Plus RNG is just more fun. I would agree with that. Okay, we're going to lose because they have a shark. That's just the way of the world. There's no reason to cry over it. You know what? Hold on. Maybe we're not going to lose because they have a shark. Look at that! Chinchilla's 1 away. I feel like I need to keep you, but I don't know what I'm keeping. I guess I'm getting rid of your ass. Yeah, you get out of here. You get into here. We're running Big Bear. Hyena makes no sense. Still. Okay, I would run 2 Dragonflies, and may God have mercy on my soul. Okay, we're going to be 1. Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like my stats are still pretty ass. That's alright, it didn't shoot my toad. The only thing that matters is that it did not shoot my toad. Sure, an Aardvark would have gone off here. Definitely true. I know you're going to say I missed one in the shop. That's why I brought it up. Combine me? Buy me. We have to get 6. Because it's the prophecy. We always get 1 more win than we got last time. So as of right now, I'm 0% sweating it. Dude, it kind of seems like a Rhino could go sicko mode and just destroy them when we get bees going off here. I wouldn't mind if the Rhino could get some stat points. 5'8" is not that impressive. Death touch. You ate it. You get what the? Oh no! Wait. No, it's okay because you're gonna overwrite the death touches. You're gonna overwrite the death touches, and then you're gonna get your ass destroyed. But that's hold on. What are you at level 1? Please, get owned. We made it. Okay. 5 wins. Stats me, bro. Really? It hit all the units that doesn't matter at all? 2 times in a row? And then it popped the right unit again! There's legitimately haters everywhere. We overwrote your melon armor, though. That's kind of pog. Okay, time for the exact same situation we just got through, but this time worse for us. It's a pretty strong kangaroo. Yep, okay. Am I crazy? Did they patch in... Okay, that's 5. Did they patch in an update that, like, just makes our team ass? Like, what happened? What are these shops? What is this RNG? I'm not saying I'm making the best decision. Be a running gladiator. Not saying I'm making the best decisions of all time, but like, what the hell's going on with these shops, man? Oh, you forgot the casino. That is true. That's why I drew the first round. There's also, like, the other thing is, like, why a weekly with only shitty foods? I'm not being toxic. I'm not flaming. I'm just saying. Why? None of this is inspiring me right now. Pear is good. Get tier 4, turn 7. There's nothing here is any good, man. Is that the joke? Okay, I'm willing to sacrifice economic activity for better chances of getting levels. I'll take it. And no chocolate. And no crow. Like, it's like they're having a laugh, is what it is. It's like they're having a laugh. Yes, yes I will. Thank you so much. Now we take a bear, and we say pog. Ho! Ho! I'll wait around. I'm willing to run the 4 squad, even if we lose this one. I'm willing to run the 4 squad. 2 aardvarks, maybe. All we need to do is have a bear, and we're feeling groovy. Good start. One of these. Honestly, you don't need to be here. How about one of these? Give me a bear, please. No bear. Do I respect them? Not really. Not really. The ant's not going anywhere. It could always take meat in a pinch. Take one of these. Freeze me. It would also be nice if we saw an enemy team with some crickets or some sheeps. A sheep? It's a sheep at the back. But still... Oh, you piece of crap. You piece of crap. You not piece of crap. I didn't roll the rat. The shop rolled the rat. I didn't freeze the rat. There's a subtle difference. Toad is insanely good. But I'm rolling. I'm rolling. We don't want him. We might want this, though. We want it. And then we're going to combine you again next turn. You rolled a bear. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm just going to be honest with you. I have to pee again. I've been trying to deny it. I've been trying to dread it. I've been trying to run from it. And yet, inevitably, it arrives all the same. Okay, I'm gonna go pee now so I don't roll past another bear. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm back. And my bear vision has never been better. What did I tell you? One of these? You know what? 4-6 versus 6-3. Give me the gold. Thank you so much. Maybe. Hold on. You know what? I just got to think about it for a second, okay? We definitely love this. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know if I see us killing a unit and getting the rat out there. But you know what? It does synergize. It does synergize. There's no good foods. Forget a salad. Fish for something better. Take some meat so you're... no, the meat's not going to work like that. You take some meat so you're more likely to trade. Okay, and then another aardvark to get to level 2 would help. They got a bear too! You fool! Oh, but then you... Wait, you overrode my honey. It doesn't matter at all. Then you got your own honey, but you overrode my... But it doesn't matter. Ah. Okay. It came together. Aardvark. We need an aardvark. I don't care about this garbage. Okay, I will buff. Who do we have to buff? We got to kind of keep the buffs running at the... Honestly, I feel like we might have to kill your ass. I got to think about it. I got to figure out who gets this. I don't like to give it to the aardvark because they're at the back, but I don't like to give it to... But you give a 6 and a 3. A 6-3, get pilled. That's perfect. You should still stay here, I think. You know what? Why don't you take a buff for now? We can put you in a pinch. In a pinch. Hippo's kind of what we want long term, especially because we're putting honey on the... Yeah, Hippo's what we want short term, too. Freeze me. Rat me? Sure, I don't know. That seems right. Just had a couple of things to worry. What the hell? You, it's the same... You fool! You fell into my damn trap. Look at this. Thank you. Hold off. Hold on, I should say. It's going off. Hold on, it's going off. It's unlosable. It can't be lost. Buff a hippo in all circumstances, but the physical. You, honestly, for now, I think this is dub garlic and try to farm wins early. We need a second or third aardvark. Where's my aardvark, Denny? Where's my aardvark? So they got the same sort of situation, but they got a hippo, rat, shark. This seems not good. This seems horrendous. Okay, you got me? You lose the garlic on the rat. Honestly, wasn't even thinking about it. Maybe I gotta go to the bathroom again. Give me 2 of these. You're obviously better. Well, I don't know. It's kind of... Well, the honey... It's like... I don't know, man. I gotta think about it. It's hard to get rid of the bear. I'm a little offended, by the way, that I did not receive another aardvark in like 7 rounds? In 7 rounds? Where's my level 2 aardvark? This does not go off, for the record. We lose again. What? Please, what did we get here? 4 wins? 4 wins? I'm inclined to say, I'm just going to say it, okay? I'm going to become the toxic YouTuber and streamer I've always wanted to be. I don't think this weekly is very good. Is that entirely... Well, no, let's reframe it. Let's make it Dr. Manhattan style. Is that just because you're doing badly at it? Yes. Obviously. How about a silly suspect? You're just not having fun because you're losing. That's correct. You got me. I just feel like the first 5 rounds, you don't have any like agency. Like it's just good shops, and Sap is kind of that to begin with, but like, what the hell? Two chinchillas already. Never mind, we won. I'm feeling better. I feel like it's basically just... It's entirely shop-driven instead of just largely shop-driven. Hold on, we need you. But now that I'm, like, winning, I'm actually like, no, I disagree. I actually think that I'm goated. I think capybara can go off. I'll just buy an aardvark. I don't think we need to take our horse to level up, but you're definitely, I mean, we're going to get a stat point, so we should roll, see what you get. 6/6 rat with an aardvark makes a lot of sense to me. I'll keep the aardvark at the back. Someone's going to need meat, probably a rat. You're right, there is a frigate bird with no hurt trigger on the weekly. That makes me feel like I'm right. That's a good data point in my favor. I don't want it. I'll take this, though, and then roll me. I don't really want... Although we're starting to unwind these. No, I would still say roll once. I would add one more rat for now. Let's do it like this. And then there's a part of me that says, you know what? Feed that boy some meat. Let's start pissing people off. Love it. Love it. I've never needed a 9-piece more than right now. Everything's going okay right now. You roll me, always. Funny joke, all the units are ass. Okay, roll me again. Tamarin is not good enough yet. I would kill for a second capybara. No capybara, but a bear. Okay, the horse is gone. The capybara stays because we're going to be doing some pivots at some point. Now you're spawning some fools. Not interested. Very, very interested. Very, very interested. Combine the rats. Pivot another unit into that rat 2.0 spot. Big whoop. Big whoop. Actually, it was more of a big whoop than I thought it was, but not that big of a whoop regardless. Small whoop. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. So we definitely combine. You have to, you don't have to, but we're gonna take the rat first. 2 capybaras. Forget about the dragonfly, because we need to roll to get this beautiful buff. The buff is not as beautiful as I would like. I would roll one more time for a unit we respect, and I would sell the bear. I would pop out another A7 rat briefly. And I don't know, I'm like, maybe you put the rat at the front. Maybe you put week 1 rat, or the level 1 rat at the front. Now you got a level 2 rat that's got space to spawn. Okay, we gotta win now because we need like well, because we have no scalar. It's really the big deal. None of that is good. We'd love to see another capybara, man. We'd love to see another capybara. None of this is good enough. It's nice to see the platypus again, though. I really don't feel like the kangaroo is all that right now, on this squad at least. Just be honest with you. I'll feed you one of these. 8/9 hippo with a bunch of rats. But the problem is we gotta get rid of the... We gotta combine the... You see what I'm saying here? Another rat. Okay. Forget the hippo. I'm going sicko mode, okay? One more rat. I'm confident we're going to get a capybara next turn anyway. This is not great. There's problems. That's a big kangaroo. That's one of the major problems. Yeah, this is bad. That did not go well. That's only our first real loss, though. No sweat. Okay. Keep buffing this rat. Come on. One more rat. One more rat. One more capybara. One more rat. One more capybara. You piece of crap. One more rat. One more capybara. One more rat. Okay. So the rat's coming out next round. What do we want to see? What do we want to see? We're going to get tier 6s, man. No, eating a rat won't work because they won't have space on their team unless they're running 4 squad. This one's going to be a loss, but next time we're going to be scary, man. My aardvark! Now our rats just gotta do it all. It's not gonna do it all. Aardvark would have won that, actually. Without a doubt. Now. Level me. Level me. No, buy me. Level me. I have some bad news, y'all. Don't think we're getting there unless the rat goes insanely off right now. Hold 1 second. It's doing it. Hold. Hold. It's trying at least. I respect it for trying. We can draw. We can win. We can win. 6 wins. Dude, honestly, I know we got a level 3 rat. Something's gotta go. I think it's got to be the capybara. I'm sad to say, because I really thought we'd get one of these or 2 of these, but I guess it's not possible. The problem is I'm going to... Well, maybe I'm not going to waste it. Hold on. Sell me. Buy me. Buff of 2. Buff of 2. Buy me. You leveled. Buff of 4/4. Sell me. Buff of 4/4. Moose me and pray. Okay, I'll freeze my 3s here. Acceptable. Unfreeze your... I'd unfreeze the 3s and 4s. We're searching for a miracle right now. I don't think this is good enough, but it's possible it might have gone off fast enough. But I'm skeptical. The moose dying doesn't really matter. That's huge that we managed to get 1 extra attack out of the... This team went insane, man. OMG, the snake needs to be behind the rat. I'm going to explode. It's like the 8th time you've typed it. I don't know what to tell you. My brother in Christ, the snake is behind the rat. Oh, needs to be 2 behind. I see. Because then this thing will get 3 attacks. Well, I don't know. I think both kind of make sense. Because this rat could attack 3 times. I think it did just attack 3. It could attack 5 times, depending on what we're going up against. This is guaranteed to attack 4 times, as long as there was enough... okay, I think you have a point. Why did I... Oh, I know why I froze that. That makes sense. Okay, hold on. We gotta pay attention to a couple of things here. All of this is ass. We'll worry about the order in a sec. It's all ass. It's pure ass. You know what? I feel like I'm becoming a hater. I'm on my hater arc. Tier 6s, 4s, 5s, and 6s have all been unlocked. Why is every roll 1s, 2s, and 3s? Every single roll is 1s, 2s, and 3s. There's like an equal number of animals almost in every pack, except I think... Oh, tier 1 has 1 more. What's going on? Okay, they knew. They knew that I was finally about to crack the damn code, and they said... Cut his mic. Okay, you need melon bone. I agree with the chatter. Save me. Unfreeze me. I would unfreeze me too now. Okay. I still don't think this team is good. I think we're scaling too slowly without a level 2 moose. But there's chances. In this life, there's chances. Hey, how did you hack the system, by the way, to get a level 2 Aardvark? I didn't know that such a thing was possible. And then, look at this. They're feasting. They're feasting. You need it? You don't really do well with a melon. Now that I think about it, because it's going to pop on one of the rats. You're not a moose. Honestly, I was soup here. I was soup and roll for better foods. Not possible. Okay. I don't know how the hell we're going to get to a level 2 moose with the whole shop frozen. Ah! Hold on, is this hippo going to ruin my life? Undecided. Undecided. Confirmed not going to ruin my life. Wow. Little lucky. Is that 9 wins? Oh my god. Foods that do anything. Honestly, I'm going to freeze this fortune cookie. Fine, fine. You know what? This stage of my life, I'm going fortune cookie. I know that there's a realistic chance that I don't get any crits. I know there's a realistic chance that I only crit rats. Hold on. Break the melon. Break the melon armor. Break the melon armor, you piece of shit. No, don't, you're not supposed to kill that one. You gotta break the melon armor, you motherfucker! Okay, you got me. You got me. But at least we had a respectable run. There was some respectability there. Solid 9 piece. Didn't someone say I've never needed a 9 more than anything in my life?